Mike Taylor Live is presented by Texas Cheer Liquor. Live from San Antonio, Mike Taylor.
Get the fucking Rangers off here.
You don't even know which one I left it on. It's a commercial.
This looks like a Ranger game commercial.
Oh.
Show me what it's on.
And why would this be a Ranger game commercial? Because it's an insurance company that is extremely boring and generic?
Yes. I'm thinking Rangers. Who is it, Astros or Rangers?
You know which one it is.
Damn, dude. No, we'll get it off
the
there.
Astros just hit into a double play. They're in commercial, too.
Gump, why do you watch that stupid shit? Turn it off.
That movie's awful.
It's not awful.
It's not
movie's
good.
Awesome. It's amazing.
Not good.
It's
one overblown boomer nostalgia.
That's one amazing, brilliant
the
scene
book,
after the next.
The book is amazing.
Who the fuck's got time to read the book?
Someone who actually appreciates art and not crappy Hollywood remakes.
What's the last book you've even read? Stem to Stern.
That's
Skunkworks. Not a magazine.
That Skunkworks book that our buddy, the debate teacher, gave to me. I burned through that one pretty quick.
Our buddy, the debate teacher.
Yeah. Oh my God. It's not Eddie, but I'm blanking.
Dickie?
No.
Ronnie?
No.
Sandy?
No. It's another E. The dude
Ellie.
that got you the hockey jersey. You know who I'm talking about. Joe.
An E? What the fuck you talking
Aguirre.
about?
It's an A
Joe
at the
Aguirre.
end. There it is. See, thank you.
He's the official debate teacher of the Taylor Show.
I'm not good with names. Not good with names, buddy.
Not good, bud.
Not good.
We were talking about this a minute ago. There were, for whatever reason, a bunch of Yankee program directors that program radio stations tend to talk like the same way. Hey, bud.
Sorry, Joe.
Hey, bud. My first program director that hired me at ESPN in 2001 always called everybody, hey, bud. Hey, bud. Talk Cowboys, bud. When in doubt, talk Cowboys.
Talk a little Cowboys.
Hey, bud, been listening. Doing a good job there, bud. But 45 minutes, no Cowboys talk, bud. He would literally time me and see how long it would take me to get to the Cowboys.
I mean, let's be honest, though. If you're doing radio in Dallas and you're not talking about the Cowboys within a 45-minute span.
Excuse me.
He might be a Yankee, but he might have a good point there.
Well, it's funny you mentioned that because you're right, but we also argued one time. I got into a hell or high water argument with my first program director.
No
His name
way.
was Scott Masteller, because I always said Emmett when I was doing Sports Center updates.
Sure.
Cowboys in practice today, getting ready for the Eagles on Sunday. Emmett said they've got to do something about Reggie White. Play the cut.
Oh, my God.
Hey, bud, Scott there. That's Emmett Smith, bud. Make sure you say Smith. Like, fuckhead.
Serious?
Everyone knows who Emmett is. It's a 45-second to 60. It's a 60-second Sports Center update. It has to be a hard time.
Sure.
We have to get to the break on time.
Well, and you got to get that sponsor tag in there.
Got to get, Sports Center brought to you by, so and such. And for the sake of levity, I would say Emmett or Dirk or clear one-name moniker kind of guys.
It's also a level of respect for athletes that have achieved one-name
Sure.
status in the market.
Yeah, but it's Nowitzki, but make sure you get Nowitzki, but listener might not know. Oh, yeah, the listener. I'm talking Mavs, and they don't know who Dirk is. Okay, Scott,
New
you got
listeners every 15 minutes. I hear it's
Never
now
know,
every 5.
There might be a transplant Yankee like me, but don't know shit about the Dallas Mavs, but make sure it's Nowitzki. Anyone listening to Dallas Sports Talk Radio that doesn't know who Dirk Nowitzki or Emmett Smith is not going to listen to the fucking station, Scott.
No.
Yeah.
No, and they also don't care about how Emmett looked in practice earlier today.
Yankees, I know, but Cowboy fans slurp up everything they do.
Sure.
Emmett Smith took a shit 35 minutes ago inside of Valero, and he took 18 minutes and 13
and it
seconds.
Was actually, it's funny.
And they care about that.
I was off of the Dallas toll road one day, middle of the summer, randomly, and I'm waiting at a gas station because I was leaving Highland Park, leaving a buddy's place, driving back to Glen Rose.
Oh, what's up, bro?
It's where my basketball coach went to after
Hey,
Glen
bro.
Rose.
It
wasn't because
Oh, he left Glen Rose for Highland Park?
And it was less money.
He just wanted that prestigiousness.
That's exactly it.
What a douche.
Yeah. So I'm waiting. I'm literally in this gas station, and I'm asking the guys, like, how long's this dude been in here? Like, what are we, like, have you checked on him in a while? Like, do you have any idea if he's still alive? Anything. And after about 5 minutes, and I'm about to just drive to the next one, but now I'm like, I got to have a conversation with this guy. I got to tell him, what the hell's going on here, right? Literally, does the name Avion Cason mean anything to you?
Cowboy.
Former, like, 4th-string cowboy, running back, special teamer.
Sure.
Literally, he walks out of that. And the only reason I knew he was a cowboy is because he was in all Cowboys gear. And of course,
on purpose to show everybody, hey,
it was like he had
play
just,
for the Cowboys.
It was like he had probably, was at the facility earlier. Something was in the area because it was like workout related.
Oh, so
gear.
he organically had it on.
Yeah,
he wasn't trying to get nookie.
Exactly, and he was taking a shit at a gas station, so it's not like he wasn't looking for nookie anyway. So I asked him, I was like, "You play for the Cowboys?" He's like, "Yeah, Avion Cason."
He played for the Cowboys.
And I wanted to chew this guy a new one for taking so long because I had to take a shit. And instant, like,
it's funny.
18-year-old me went from being angry to like, oh, hello, Mr. Cowboy. Can I get an audit? Can you sign toilet paper for me? Anything, please.
Avion Cason.
Random blowback to the past.
It is random. I was inside. Where were we at? Me and a buddy. It was, I guess I was covering something, and we had a break, and I had a dude with me. And for whatever reason, I decided to go into, it was the old restaurant that was owned by Arnold Schwarzenegger and, like, Sylvester Stallone, big old generic
Hollywood?
Planet
There
Hollywood.
you go. Yeah,
in
there
Dallas.
you go. I forgot they owned
Don't
that.
ask why I was in Planet
don't need to
Hollywood.
know.
It's stupid. Who knows? And they're eating and stuff, and we had appetizers. I think we were just killing time because I had to walk over to maybe the Reunion Arena or something, which is why I was down there.
Right.
And we just had appetizers and water, and struck up a conversation with a table next to us full of Latino people. And
Seems like an unnecessary identifier, but I'm following
well,
you.
I'm a Gen Xer, and we identify and we label. And we call out skin. Would you like to know the skin tone? Brown.
Okay. I was going to go out on a limb.
It is relevant to this story.
Okay.
And I guess the waiter had heard that I told the waiter I was just joking. He's like, yeah, we're just going to have appetizers and water. And I didn't have any money. But the truth was, I was going to eat free at the Mavs game. That's what it was. We had to go to the Mavs game, and you could eat free there anyway. But this was like lunchtime. I was in that part of town early. I didn't want to go all the way back to fucking Fort Worth. So I was killing time in between covering practice at Valley Ranch and going to the Mavs game.
Well, you looked at Stallone's outfit from
Roadhouse or something
no,
stupid.
What's the really? Oh my God!
Over the Top. Remember the arm wrestling movie?
Yes, over the top.
Over the top.
Yeah, that's even better. Rambo. That's the word I'm trying to think.
No,
of.
Rambo was good. Over the Top. You want
Over
to
the
get
Top
on
was-
Stallone for
yeah,
stupidity.
okay.
Over the Top. So anyway, I told the waiter, "Oh, we're just gonna get appetizers and water," and he's like, "Oh, okay, no lunch." I go, and I go, I was just joking, but I didn't have any money. But I'm like, "Oh no, I'm too broke to get lunch. I'm just gonna get appetizers to get out of your hair." Ha ha, And all of a sudden, we're sitting there chilling, and the great Pudge Rodriguez joins the Latinos next to me at the table.
Okay,
with
now
his
we're
wife,
talking.
With his wife, my all-time favorite Texas Ranger. And it was no big deal, blah, 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 got to talking. And I guess, they'd stuck us in a room that I think was supposed to be just reserved for them.
That would make sense.
And I think it was a mistake because we was in just one room like we're sitting in, and there's this big table, and then there's a little corner table at
And
the
y'all
corner.
are just sitting in the corner.
I'm at the kid table.
Telling people that you're too poor to be there.
Yeah. I know, right?
Pudge's family's over here like, who are these people?
I know. I'm shocked that they didn't move us when he found out that I was not with them. I think it was just a mistake. No bullshit. And I guess one of the people that maybe asked Pudge, what the fuck's that over there? But and I guess someone had gotten around that they heard me tell the waiter that I don't have the money for lunch. Just give me the cheese sticks.
I can only afford the Maz,
And
bro.
I shit you not, dude. They bring out. I don't think I've ever told you this story.
I've never heard
Wow.
this story.
No one told him. 20 minutes go by. I get my cheese sticks and my
Okay.
water, and then all of a sudden I get a platter. We get we get the whole appetizer platter. Gets sit down, ka-tunk. It's the cheese sticks, the wings, the celery, the carrots, I don't know, but the fucking maybe the chalupa,
You get a little,
the quesadilla.
potato skins
The
on
potato
there.
skins
Yeah,
with the bacon, baby, the works. And I thought, wait a minute, I didn't order the platter,
fresh
dude.
chives on top.
Yeah. So
Pudge is
anyway,
over there just giving you a knowing nod.
yeah. So anyway, they all get up and leave while we're still there, and I come to cash out, and I'm like, what the fuck? And the waiter hadn't come back yet. I needed it, and we hadn't.
No,
touched
you're
it.
panicking now. Like,
Yeah,
bro, we
we
can't
didn't-
pay for this.
Yeah, bro, I
don't
only
take a
got-
bite. Like,
you can have
we
the
can't
cheese
be held
sticks.
liable.
You can't have the platter, homie, and you better keep fucking water. And the waiter comes back and goes, the table next to you bought you a platter. And they picked up the sticks too.
Oh, that's.
And I was told that if you guys wanted a beer, to go ahead and order a beer.
Order a beer.
Yeah. Pudge Rodriguez
See,
felt sorry for me and bought me a platter of appetizers and a Bud Light or whatever.
I saw that video. Did you see the video earlier today of Ja Morant tipping the waitress $500?
I sure did. It's pretty cool.
And that is what I envision, and Pudge in that scenario is what I would like to envision I would be like if money was not a factor in day-to-day decision-making like that.
Yeah, but you know what you wouldn't do that Ja did? Roll on it.
Of course not.
So you can brag to the
Of
world
course
that you
not.
did it.
Again,
I thought
but,
that was fucking cheap.
but it's his videographer.
So what?
And they
I
put
have
it all
I
out
have
on
a videographer
YouTube.
too. This little Asian guy over here. I don't have him go with me while I
Again,
tip
an
people and give charitable.
unnecessary
Again, I'm a Gen
identifier.
Xer and I identify people.
And I'm a millennial, and I point out when race relations are unnecessarily being
Because you have to
inflamed.
be uber woke and let me know how many times I make a mistake in my racism.
That's correct. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we've got it all. We've established it all.
I am staunchly
Okay. We've
anti.
staunchly we've
racist.
arranged that I'm a racist Gen Xer. Back to what your point was about having a videographer.
My
That was
point
that's,
being-
that's fine. Give her $500, but why do you got to roll on it? Fuck you, dude.
Because
Just give a lady
that's the-
$500 and go on with your life.
Again,
I think that's bullshit.
if the guy is only recording the good deed, then it's bullshit. But if the guy is following him around every day and recording everything he does, that's just another good thing that Ja Morant does.
Okay,
that
we're
happened
going
to
to see
get-
the video where he calls his mom a cunt because they have a fight on the phone. We're going to
Maybe.
get that too.
I mean,
doubt it.
That would make that would fit the Kardashian utopian dystopian
Nah.
society we live in now.
I'm not a believer in rolling on your charitable.
I'm not either.
Unless
I agree.
we're doing a public barbecue
Agreed.
in which we've invited the city to partake in it. That's different.
Agreed.
I think it's bullshit.
The individual act of service does not need to be amplified only to benefit the individual doing the act of service. I agree.
Pudge,
but I also think
Pudge surprised me. Didn't want me to know.
They
all left
didn't
before
even tell
I knew,
you.
and I never even had a chance to thank the guy.
And I think that's just an old school. That's a generational difference. Because I don't think Ja is doing
that generation. You know what? I'm not giving that. I'm not going to let them off the hook, though.
I don't think he's doing that just for
I think there is a lot
attention.
of young people in this country that do good things and don't have to roll on it every time they do.
Sure.
I think there are exceptions to the rule. And maybe I'm being naive here because we always bag on generations and label you and label me as a racist and you're just a big woke pussy and all this kind of stuff.
Well,
and the Zoomers are all about getting attention and I got to TikTok and I got to post everything I do no matter what.
That's correct.
I'm going to sit here and be naive. I think that there's a lot of kids under the age of 25 that don't need to do that at all times. We just see the ones that do because it gets posted.
Okay.
I think there's a lot of kids that don't. Maybe you roll on funny stuff you do, cool stuff you do, but I think there's a lot of people out there that have the sense to know, all right, I'm going to give this woman $500. I'm not going to roll on it, though.
No question.
Because I don't want to look like an asshole.
But I think
what's the point in doing it?
I think there is a higher percent of the generation below me that record everything they do, like I'm saying.
Yeah, but turn it off for that. Fine, roll on everything you do except for you want to brag about the money you gave this lady. And no doubt it changed her week. It's just $500 to a waitress in a little restaurant in Memphis, Tennessee is a big deal.
Yeah, that's a week's
And that's why you don't roll on it. Because it shows her up.
But if
he may not mean for it to, but it does. Take it from me. And I've received charity.
I totally get that.
I've received charity, and I've told you this story before, where the rich people at General Dynamics that worked in the fucking executive offices adopted my grandmother and made her their Make-A-Wish baby for one Christmas and bought all this stuff to us. And that was great, and I was grateful, and I appreciated it. But they brought the family. All the kids came. They got out of the car. They wanted to come into the house and feel sorry. They wanted to come in there and feel sorry, but that we had to stay heated with a big fucking open-air John Deere dangerous-ass heater. They wanted to come in there and see that my grandma has to leave the pilot light rolling or the fucking flame on the stove because we're cold so they can feel bad for us and give us a bunch of stuff and take pictures and go to church and brag about it on Sunday so God will love them more.
See,
fuck you and your Christmas.
And
don't do that. Don't exploit me. Help me, and that's great, but don't exploit me when you do it.
And at times, I share the same sentiment as you.
And I'm out on, you know what? And I'm a huge Ja Morant fan, but that was Bush League. That was Bush League as a human being. That was bullshit.
And again, like I normally agree with you, but I think the exception here is that he records everything he does.
Turn it off for that.
I don't disagree with you.
He don't record himself taking a shit. Do I see him wiping his ass on YouTube? No, I don't.
That's on the OnlyFans
channel. Do I see him jerking off? I doubt it.
Again,
no.
Grinder.
So I'm not caving on that. Do not roll on your charitable endeavors. It makes you look like a cockbag.
But what if it's spurning others to pay it forward in a similar manner?
I don't like it. I don't believe in it.
Nope, that doesn't cut it either.
Nope, we're done here.
Nope,
you're wrong. I'm right. We're done.
And next topic. You're like that. What you just
brought to you by Texas Cheerleader.
Classic Tony Kornheiser to Wilbon. Nope. Next topic. Ring the bell.
Bing. Brought to you by Texas Cheerleader.
Do these timers mean anything?
There were 5 Texas Cheerleaders when we started this show, and since we started working with Texas Cheerleader and Mr. Singh, that man now owns 9 Texas Cheerleaders. With one getting ready to open up in Bernie, Texas.
Numbers seem to be growing.
Is it now open?
It's open.
Very good. Okay. Very good. Need to get up there to that Bernie. I haven't been there in a long time. It's a pretty little place to walk around on a weekend and chill.
I feel like we were just talking about this.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to try to will it into happening. If I keep saying I need to go to Bernie, maybe actually I will at some point. Look, I didn't mean to come off so convicted like that, and I'm not saying Ja Morant's a cheese bag.
No, you're just saying he's a giant sorry piece of shit.
That act was shitty. No, I'm not saying he's a piece of shit.
Never give away.
He's a horrible
money.
guy. He should be locked up. That was wrong. And if I'm his people, I advise him otherwise. But no, it's a couple of hangers on that roll on everything he does, and they get to hang out with Ja Morant all day, so they think it's cool.
And also, unfortunately, I think we are both in the minority in that opinion.
Well, they're fucking wrong.
that's
The minority's right
of,
here.
There's a lot of things that the minority is right about that the majority is fucking wrong. But that's where I just think this is a generational shift that's not like it's either embrace it, accept it, or because it's not changing. We're not swinging that pendulum back any further. I mean, it's the same like when a guy buys something from a dude at an intersection. It's like, why do you need to record that? Why do you need to record that you just gave a guy a $20 bill for a fake flower that he's selling for $1?
Because you want to brag about it and make your friends think you're cool. And
100%.
if it's me, I question our friendship if you see you doing that shit.
Yeah.
I know you wouldn't. It's bullshit.
Yeah. No. But again, the act is still giving $500 to someone who really needs it. So I don't want to.
That's cool, but she got exploited, and I don't like it. It leaves a horrible taste in my mouth. It's disingenuous. It's done for all the wrong reasons, and I don't like it.
See,
and
that's what I'm saying.
He makes $40 million a year.
That's why it's
he
not
should have given her
done for the wrong.
$50,000.
Oh, okay, socialist. Who's the woke
fuck him.
commie now?
No, I mean it's only $500 to him is nothing, man.
No, of course.
It's not even a nickel.
No.
It's not a penny. It's
No.
less than a penny to what he makes in a year.
No, it hasn't. It wasn't a nickel.
It's purely
when he
for
was,
self-righteousness horseshit that's disingenuous. And he's a young man, and hopefully he'll get told by the right people, which I highly doubt, because he probably has surrounded himself with people that kiss his ass all
that
day.
YouTube video will get more views than anything else he's put up.
I
there.
read some replies on that, and there were some folks on there saying what I'm saying.
I don't disagree.
Dude, I don't need to see you doing that. Just do it.
I don't disagree, but I also think that we have lost that war. That we have lost that battle. And as
I'm going to go and fight that
camera, well, that's the one. You have found something that I am apathetic about when it comes to fighting for progress in our society.
Gun sense laws we're not going to have. Teaching young people to be humble and do things for the right reason is doable.
And I think someday we'll be able to limit weapons that will not fire more than 10 rounds in one clip.
Well, you have fun with that.
I'll keep me and your boy Rich.
All right, this show, Lawrence, pull up my kick-ass promo where I did the cartwheel. I want to show that to Thunderdomers. Go to a couple of tweets ago if you get a chance, if you don't mind.
Blindsided me.
Okay. Hey, LG, in a minute, will you go to that Twitter handle that I have and see the video that I posted of me doing the cartwheel? I need Thunderdome to assess my cartwheel.
It was a pure show of athletic ability.
I realized the strangeness of me getting on Ja Morant, a guy that rolls on many things that I do. I get paid to brand myself. I get paid to be an influencer, right? But there are a lot of things I do, perhaps or perhaps not, that you don't see me doing. Things that I don't think would be appropriate for
karaoke
me
live on the
building
air.
my brand. Here we
Barrios,
go.
the boxer's going to come hang out with us. We're just going to get drunk, San Antonio, and have a good time.
Oh, wait,
Thursday
I
night,
wasn't
right
ready
here,
yet.
McFinnigan's on Blank.
Play it
It's
again.
going to restart.
Okay, here we go. Look at that. Bam.
So, Thursday night. Thursday. Y'all
The
come drink beer with me.
reframing of
I
so
made buddies with these dudes
I'm
from
here
McFinnigan's.
now.
Had to get into
Mike Taylor
character.
Live. We'll be
But-
here Thursday night at 8 o'clock. Come drink
But
beer.
Ja
We're gonna do
Morant, if
karaoke
you
live
keep
on the
giving
air.
away money,
Barrios,
do not
the
record
boxer's
it.
gonna come
Correct.
hang out with us.
Just
We're
do
gonna get drunk, San
cartwheels
Antonio,
outside
and have a
of
good time.
local
That's
bars.
Thursday night
correct.
right here at
That's
McFinnigan's
correct.
on Blanco.
Bam. Look at that. Look at that.
So, McFinnigan.
Were you ever forced to do gymnastics as a kid or anything like that? Or
In elementary
tumbling or-
school, yeah. If you play sports, if you're an athlete, you don't have to take PE. But in elementary school, yes.
My buddy, a buddy of mine
Ours
who
was
is
hard
like,
too.
he's
I was gonna make a sports point real quick. I
No,
want
go
you to
for it.
hold that. Thursday, we're at McFinnigan's. For those that don't know, this Thursday night, which is in 2 days from now, we're going to do this show, but on a stage at McFinnigan's Pub in San Antonio on 410 in Blanco. It's karaoke night. Lawrence is a Nazi bastard producer and told me earlier we can't do karaoke live on the air
He's
because
just
because of copyright infringement issues.
he's just trying to keep this thing
But
on
I
air.
found a loophole for us to be able to do
There is
karaoke
no
on the show
loophole.
live. We do it a cappella. We don't
That's-
play music.
That's not karaoke. That's just
Well,
singing
we're going to do it.
a cappella.
That is just singing.
That is just
Well,
singing
we're
a
gonna
cappella.
sing. Now,
Yeah.
come out and sing with us Thursday night Well, I'll take requests. Thunderdome, you're allowed to come up there and sing. We can do like a big barbershop quartet or form like a Thunderdome men's choir.
But you have to. We need.
Let's do Christmas
We
carols.
need like barbershop outfits or robes or something.
Okay, we're not doing that. It's in 2 days.
We need. All right, I'll find. Surely we can find like shitty graduation robes
All
in
right.
bulk.
I'm fine.
Because
with-
I
I'm
do.
fine
I
with
want to
that.
look like a southern. I want to look like a Southern Baptist gospel choir. If we're gonna do that, like we've got to.
That's fine.
We got to have our robes.
Let's have a women, I guess, can sing. Obviously, it could be a people's choir. Thursday night at McFinnigan's Pub. It's karaoke night. Now we'll do some singing. Now Lawrence says once the show's over, I can do some karaoke. He can record on it and post it after the fact. We just can't do it live.
Really.
Yeah, because I don't care if that one gets removed or muted because it's not a sponsored live
that's
show.
correct.
But it still might get muted.
Yeah, it's,
Sure.
I bet
there's
it
a high,
don't.
yeah, there's a high chance.
My George
Yeah,
Strait
and we'll-
karaoke's on YouTube.
Well, there
Probably
you
get
go.
a. Well, that's
When I did
true.
George
It
Strait,
all depends on the music selection that the karaoke DJ chooses.
Oh, so if it gets picked up by,
exactly.
if it gets
the
flagged
singing's
by
not
the-
going to get flagged. It's the music. That
Yeah,
gets
because we're not
flagged.
going to sound anywhere near what the recording.
Well, that karaoke bit, we have a drop at the station while
Yeah.
everybody screaming and hollering. That was posted on YouTube
Well, all right.
of me doing the George
Like I
Strait
said,
song. What's?
I don't mind taking
Hang
the
on,
risk.
hang on. My assistant's calling. Before
Well,
1922.
that's like how Happy Birthday. You can sing Happy Birthday now because the trademark expired, right? Isn't that why?
I don't know about that one.
Let's
That's one
see.
of the highly guarded songs.
I thought it's not. I thought like 3 or 4 years ago, though, it was removed
Either
from
way,
copyright territory.
we ain't doing it on the live show.
But
We'll do it afterwards.
That's fine, but I can do a live. I can do a acapella song.
You can do an acapella.
Best
live.
songs,
Yeah.
1921. Here we go. Let's see. Maybe a little.
Jesus
maybe a little.
There's
Maybe a little.
nothing.
maybe a
What's
little-
it gonna be like?
Maybe a
It's gonna be
little
like jazz or something.
Maybe a little Mills Brothers. Maybe a little Ink Spots. Maybe something like
Took
that.
a little bacon. We
Something
took
like
a little
Duke
beans, and we
Ellington's
fought the bloody
orchestra or
British in
something.
the town of New Orleans.
All right, here are the top 5
Fired
songs. Here
our
are the top
guns and the
5 pop
British kept
songs of
a-comin'.
1921.
Wasn't quite as many as there was a while ago.
Wang Wang Blues by Paul Whiteman and his Ambassador Orchestra featuring Gussie Mueller.
Could there have been a more marketable name than Paul Whiteman in 1921? Like, that feels pretty on the nose.
Look for the Silver Lining by Marion Harris.
That was the song of the summer.
Margie by Eddie Cantor.
I actually recognize Eddie Cantor's name.
I was strolling down the park one
Is
day. That guy,
okay,
yeah.
okay, okay.
And in the merry, merry month of
Yes,
May,
okay, okay.
looking at women,
See, you
but
found
from
your-
the waist up,
Found your karaoke
strolling
song.
to the
There you
park
go.
one day.
It makes an appearance in Boardwalk Empire.
He does make it. A couple of
that's
them,
right.
actually.
Them,
Yeah,
yeah.
Nucky scares him into doing a free concert. Tell the son
I
of a bitch.
forgot.
Tell the son of a bitch I'll do it. Another Margie again, introducing Singing the Blues by the original Dixieland Jazz Band, the Dixieland Jazz Band, and Wabash Blues by the Isham Jones Orchestra.
Do you realize, like, when these songs came out, the life achievement of some of these people was traveling 50 miles to see them play live? Or like thinking about like 4 generations ago, the highlight of my ancestors' life was traveling to Oklahoma to see a guy play a banjo. You know,
Right.
see a guy play a washboard and jugs. Like, that was, they planned that for 6 months.
They got
and-
their Sunday best.
Exactly.
We're going to spend $5 in gas this week, Martha.
Exactly.
We might even make the whoopee.
I just think of just the concept of seeing, one guy play a single instrument was, we're traveling a day and a half to catch this.
I saw some old video yesterday, I believe was from the early 30s, of Honus Wagner, the legendary ball player. He was old by now. He's probably in his late to mid 50s, and he was participating in an old timers game in like the mid 30s. It was Honus Wagner,
That's crazy.
and he had that typical way of talking
Yeah, well,
that everyone spoke like in those days. And I've often wondered in my historical studies, is this the way that everyone chose to spoke all of the time, or just when the cameras were rolling? I think it was more for the cameras because they were so used to not being filmed that it would make them nervous, and they felt like this is the way that I should come off by talking like
Created
this.
an unnatural cadence of
Yeah. And then when
Okay.
Homie's like, "Bitch, let's get some sex going up in here. I'm holding this fucking way."
Yeah, I think when Honus got home, he probably said a lot of things he didn't say in front of the camera. But,
Sure, it's a beautiful study in American sociology in those days.
Yeah. Well, but even like thinking about, well, I guess most of the recorded music at that time was instrumental outside of some early jazz or what would be country western or would go on to be like swing music and shit like that.
Super cool. If you look at this, I want to say it's like early 70s, 1971, 72. They had an ailing and aging, a very old Charlie Chaplin. They gave him a legendary award on a ceremonial Oscar. In the Oscars in like the early 70s of the great Charlie Chaplin, and he's old and frail and white-headed. And when you think Charlie Chaplin, you only think of the ones he did the silent films.
Sure.
And you can only imagine that if he did have some lines in the movie, he would talk like that. See. But you see him speak as a real human being in the early 70s, and he spoke like you and I. I'm so grateful to be standing here with you. This is such an honor.
Yeah, that
Thank you
would blow
so
my
much to
mind.
the Academy.
That's so weird. to
Speaking
even
like a
think
regular
about.
human, because all of the video you see, even when he was doing talkies, they all
Yeah, it
spoke
was all
like that.
talkies, yeah.
I like this. I don't mind. I'm not trying to do like Bugsy Siegel say, but like even people that didn't sound like gangsters, they were just kind of like, Sam,
Doc Emmerich voice.
fake broadcaster
Yeah,
guy.
that
We're getting ready to
transatlantic.
do Mike Taylor Live, and if you send us a tip right now by going to Mike Taylor Live /Buy Me a Coffee, or actually it's buymeacoffee.com/Mike Taylor Live, and give us a tip. Everyone spoke like that. The cadence that pisses me off and makes me think, gosh, that's something Ja Morant would do.
Poor Ja, just giving
It's
away
the-
$500 and
I know,
catching strays.
fucking asshole.
Like a young doll.
The fake English accent that so many rich people had.
Okay.
Even though they were Americans, they would
They
have a
would
kind of an
still-
English accent with some of the things they would say.
Everything makes me question everything I hear. There's
I
always
believe
a
we shall
point
go
of
have some-
inflection.
I was born and raised in Louisville, Kentucky. However, I'm in movies now, so I will use this accent as we go to the biggest, famous, most bestest steakhouse in all of Manhattan.
That has to be.
There's a name for that. What's that called?
Well, that has to be just.
I want to say it's like New England. Oh, God.
That
let's
has
see.
to
Fake
be them
English.
expressing what they thought wealth should sound like.
Yeah, it made you a cockbag.
Right, but it's like, it's not like everyone in England talks like that. I mean, there are redneck Brits. There are, absolute.
Oh, you had
and
to
it-
be well-to-do, darling.
Exactly.
Like
It's
Catherine
more,
Hepburn.
Right.
Like
it's
she
just more
spoke.
wealth.
Correct.
Not even British so much as
I believe they call it posh.
They call
Posh.
they call it mid-Atlantic.
Okay.
The mid-Atlantic accent.
Okay.
Like Clark Gable.
Right.
Darling,
Darling.
Like the Great Gatsby.
Yeah.
let's
yeah,
get into
yeah.
the car and drive down to the steakhouse, all right? Even though I was born in fucking Texas, I'm going to act like I'm an Englishman. Right? That sucked. The mid-Atlantic. The mid-Atlantic.
Mid-Atlantic.
Or
yeah.
transatlantic
Okay,
accent.
transatlantic. That's what I've known
is
it
consciously learned accent of English fashionably used by the early 20th century American upper class.
as.
That's right, darling.
Oh, we're having dinner with a Rockefeller.
Yeah, so when you think that this country's going to hell in a handbasket here in 2022, just keep in mind the 1960s and think about people used to speak like that in this fucking country. So we're fine.
And steak and ale used to be considered a fancy steak.
And your papaw spent $5 to go to
You
Oklahoma to
bet
see
your ass.
the Texas Playboys, and that was a highlight of his
Texas
life.
Playboys are on the air.
All right, I need you boys to subscribe to this show. That's a long-ass way, by the way, of saying that I need you to subscribe to this show, watch this show on Tuesdays and Thursdays. But this Thursday, we'll be out at McFinnigan's Pub doing this bit here. And not only are we going to do karaoke, we're going to have a little bit of we have a big-time professional boxer. That's the other accent.
That
right?
is,
That's
yeah.
the other 19. That's the 1920s broadcaster guy.
Yeah, that one fits boxing too.
Ringside here at Madison Square Garden tonight with the great Max Baer, the heavyweight
The great
champion of the
Jack
world.
Johnson
We'll take
of
on the upstart,
Galveston.
the Bulldog of Bergen, the great James Braddock, who has surprised the field to get ready to fight Max Baer. That accent there also pisses me off. Yeah.
Is there any? What's the media?
I'm proud of that
trope?
one. I'm bringing that guy back.
That's solid.
I liked him.
That's
I liked
solid.
him.
We need to
Let's do
hear.
that one again.
Texas Rangers baseballers.
Hey.
Welcome back to the Rangers at 10-85.
Okay.
Oh, that sounds really cool.
Yeah, that's solid. We still have the new toy, I see.
Fletch McDonald here live ringside in Madison Square Garden for tonight the World's Heavyweight Championship fight between Max Baer, the heavyweight champion of the world, who's undefeated with 39 fights with 22 by knockdown. He'll be taking on the challenger, the Bulldog of Burton, James J. Braddock, the People's Champion. Just 2 years ago, he was on public subsistence because of the Great Depression, but now he's fought his way through a fight for the champion. He'll make more dough, you see, tonight than he's made in the last 15 years.
I should walk off.
Between your creativity and technology.
Line up, get in my pants. Who wants to hear from me?
I don't care if they're crooked. What's the media trope now that we're going to be making fun of in 20 years? Like, is there
know.
one that immediately comes
Thumb
to mind?
Brenneman.
Right? I mean, that's still, he was like Doc and Thumb were the last.
I don't know if I'm going to be putting on this headset again. Just super fake, like that.
Or Tony Romo doing the, ooh,
Oh, God.
I don't know, Jim.
You sent me a cut yesterday of the great Vern Lundquist.
Oh, yeah, from Cowboys camp.
Cowboys camp, mid-70s, Thousand Oaks, and he's
Who was
covering
it?
the Dwayne Thomas trade.
There you go, yeah. How will the Cowboys ever recover?
The greatest, talking about program directors, some of the greatest advice I ever got as a young broadcaster was from the great Bruce Gilbert.
Yeah.
I sent Bruce a tape of me doing SportsCenter updates and just wanting to get Bruce's feedback. Bruce is a titan in this radio industry. He is, I guess, when it comes to program directors and managers and such, Bruce really is Greg Popovich. He's that huge in our business. And I just freaking cold turkey sent the guy some tape. And
Ballsy.
not only did he reply to it with a 2-paragraph letter, but gave me tips and everything. It was awesome. And what he told me was, Mike, you sound great. You have a great voice. But I think you're kind of forcing it just a little bit. You don't need to do this. Just be you.
Natural cadence.
You don't need to say it. Mike Taylor here tonight. Emmett Smith and the Cowboys will take on the Vikings at Texas Stadium at 7:30 on ESPN. You don't need to do that.
That's what you need to do for national ESPN.
But see, I was trying to get a job at the Ticket in Dallas,
Right.
and that's not their style is just to be chill. Oh, God, hang on. We have a home run. And there's a home run by the Rangers.
There's a deep drive to right center.
And that'll make it 7-4.
Why does every pitcher look like me all of a sudden?
Anyway, just say it. Don't broadcast it. That's all Bruce said. Your voice is great. Just say
Just
it.
let it go
You don't need to be all like
that.
that. Yeah. See, okay, we've stumbled upon yet another phenomenon. Why are so many pitchers in Major League Baseball on purpose trying to look like you? What the fuck?
It's almost like I was ahead of the trend
The
curve
stash,
here. I don't know.
The unkept, long, gnarly hair that is ill-advised because you don't know how to take care of it the way a woman does.
I
So when it
can
gets all crispy and
understand
dirty all the time.
The long hair more coincides with society not requiring men to have hair at a regularly routine upkeep.
I ain't hiring that. I'm not hiring your ass at a bank.
I mean, I've been hired. I've been hired at more prestigious places than a bank with this hair.
Where?
I can think of a PR firm that handled. There was a point in my life where I was responsible for analyzing data for $14.5 million worth of media being bought all across this country.
Yep.
And my hair.
Well, it's in broadcasting.
No,
it's a media entity.
That's what I'm saying.
The media has relaxed. I think that can be said for a lot of places. Though,
Well, it's the same way with Steph. Steph can have tattoos
I
all
know.
over her body
and so can the
hold a
cops.
corporate job.
So can police officers, but you're not getting a job with that hair for the SAPD. That mustache, mustache is
the
awesome.
mustache is fine.
Fuck yeah, that's
there's
great.
still, I mean, I think, of course, there's still exceptions to that rule, but as a whole, thinking more majority, a lot of industries have shifted away from dudes not having to worry about, talk about it, long hair. Nathaniel Lowe's going the opposite direction. I feel you, brother.
I'll tell you this real quick. I'd rather guys be hippie, long-headed, tattooed guys in baseball than this generic short-head, generic white guy that we always make fun of with the Rangers. The Rangers have a bunch of vanilla-looking dudes that all look the same.
Fade beard.
Yeah. But that's baseball. Baseball has always been trendy, where half the league looks the same. That's actually, go back in time. That's the same.
Yeah.
So it's not just about, we call out guys today.
It's also the sport that has tried to tamp down individual expression more than any other sport in America.
Right, which is why they're struggling, and they better get their shit together, because once these TV networks get tired of it, and the advertisers get a little tired of baseball here in about 10 years, and they'll have to start doing some other shit.
Did you see what Apple paid for MLS broadcast?
Yeah, I know.
I don't think baseball has to worry about money drying up anytime
your
soon.
Your favorite commissioner is worried to death.
Well, and he also is about to put 2 more teams in rotation as well.
No, I think that for sure you can get hired. We have dropped a lot of our old school ways of having to look, but there are still some things you need to do to get gigs or make an impression. Then once you get the job, you can do what you want.
Yeah.
That makes sense?
I mean, every job interview I went to for those positions, I put my hair up.
Yeah, that shows respect. Yeah, it just shows you want to clean it up a little bit.
But on day one, when I showed up for the job, hair was down.
Oh, dude, I wore a suit. I wore a suit for this job's interview. A full suit.
Are you serious?
A George Bush power blue fucking tie. Bet your ass.
Power blue, so they think you're a centrist.
No, I don't know. It was a nice. It was a beautiful. Beautiful. They flew me down here to interview for this current job. My radio job.
How many suits do you own right now?
One.
Is it that one, or is that one gone?
No,
okay,
God,
okay.
No. This is 15 years ago, and they flew me down. Okay, that when someone tells you we want to fly you to our city to interview,
serious.
That's pretty serious.
Yeah.
And I wore a suit. You bet your ass.
Huh.
Yeah. To do a talk show on the radio.
I can't think of any situation where I'm going to wear a suit again, probably in my whole life.
Okay. If I ask you to be in a wedding, will you wear a suit?
I guess if it's yours.
Okay. LG's, you're wearing a suit.
LG's not going to wear a suit at his own wedding. Look at him. He's
Whoa,
like me.
what's he going to wear? A long silk robe? Golly,
I didn't wear a
good
suit.
Lord.
What?
God.
I got a few suits.
You have suits?
Yeah.
All right, well, then y'all do suit hour. I need a refill.
You know what's funny? Because I'm going to the film festival Friday, and I actually need something decent to wear.
I've
got a sport coat in my closet. I got a jacket. Okay.
That's not a suit.
I need to go get me a cool T-shirt to go with my jacket for Friday. I need
still
shoes,
that
too.
bomb shirt again.
I can't.
Mario
I can't
Brothers
wear
shirt.
this to the film festival.
Why not?
I need
That
decent shoes.
that screams film festival.
Does it really?
Yeah, it kind of does.
Oh, y'all want to see how the sisters
Oh
doing?
God, that's a great time for me
I
to get
took
a
my
refill.
shoe off.
No.
I'll wait for him
Hold
to
on,
get back. Hey, get me one.
Good.
What are you doing?
Get me one of them surges in there in that blue box. A White Claw. Don't make it's no, it's white. What is that White Claw surge? What the fuck is that? What is that?
I just picked that up. That's White Claw, but it's 8%, and it's the same price.
8% booze?
Yeah.
Whoa.
The regular White Claw is 5%.
Yeah, I know. Grab me a White Claw. Hey, you hippie, get me a beer. Are these different flavors too, like regular old White Claw? Cranberry. Okay, that's pretty good. All right, cool.
I guess.
Okay, cool. Thanks, Holmes. Surge.
I thought you were
A
talking about
surge
the
of
old.
surge of alcohol.
I thought you were talking about the old '90s soda, Coke, Surge. You don't remember Surge? It was like more caffeinated than Mountain Dew.
How long did that last?
About 6 months, a summer, basically.
Huh.
I think that's what it was called. It was some. It looked like.
Every Ranger looks like Mark Teixeira.
That's
what
correct.
I've been trying to figure out. What ball player does every Ranger look like? They all look like Mark Teixeira.
And that was, I'm right, Surge. Yeah, that shit. You don't remember that?
Oh, yeah, I just didn't drink it.
Yeah, no, it was awful. Oh, you still didn't do it?
Hold
Is
on.
that on
hold
camera?
On. No,
This
hold
is
on.
not how this
Help
works.
me out, Lawrence.
You can't just balance yourself. That works.
Help me
Those are
out.
big. Those are big enough to be picked up by the camera.
What's that, dude? It's out of focus. Oh, get that. It's a little bit bigger, guys.
Oh, shit. The roommate is watching live. I thought, so
What's up,
behind
Steph?
the scenes, I thought I could say anything the hell I wanted to tonight.
Oh, no, he's
But
going to.
now
Oh, he's going to.
she's texting
oh,
me
he's
and
going to
saying-
tamper.
Yeah, she's texting me and
You gonna
saying,
tape
"Oh,
out?
you're right. It's Surge. You're right. Yeah.
Oh, now he freaked out.
A little bit.
Damn it, I can't stand
I
on one
forget
leg all
people
night.
are- Just
Oh.
drop it. He's gonna zoom in.
It's a little bigger than it was the other night, yo. I can
Oh,
tell.
that's-
Just a skosh bigger.
That's
That looks awful.
concerningly larger than last
It's
time.
actually. Can you tell?
Oh yeah.
What am I gonna do?
Get it looked at by a trained professional
I
and
think I'll
not
just-
a YouTube
I
audience.
think I'll just never do anything and see what happens. Excuse me. Seriously, it's a little bigger. yo.
I'm restraining from making too many jokes because that might.
Oh, go ahead. It's fine.
Well, you might be looking at the loss of a couple toes if you don't get that thing looked at.
It'd be a good bit though if I lost a toe.
We
I
could
don't
hold
really,
a
I don't
funeral
really
for
want
it.
to, but it'd make for good radio.
We could definitely hold a toe funeral.
It's bigger. So for those that don't know, what we have self-diagnosed as a cyst on my toe, and it has a name, of course, Dick Marxist.
Solid name. Solid. How the?
All right, I guess I will, man. I guess
You
I
should
should.
probably. You should probably get that thing looked
You think-
at by
would
someone
you?
that's not a
Well, you
viewer of
would
this.
you? Honestly, would you?
I'm going to be completely honest with you and
Yeah.
say foreign objects
Yeah.
sprouting up on my body like that,
Yeah. You're
that's-
Mr. No Go to the hospital under no circumstance.
that's going to lead me to, hey, Robinson Chirinos. He one time wore Chomo on the back of his jersey.
What's that stand for?
I think it's pretty obvious.
Chomo?
Yeah,
Wait, what?
that's
When did he do that? I've
Unfortunate.
forgotten why.
it was nickname day, and that was his nickname in the locker room.
Nickname day, because baseball's
what-
trying to market
because
itself.
they're trying to market themselves.
have some fun and yucks.
Yeah, Robinson Chirinos.
What is Chomo? That was his nick. What does Chomo stand for?
I mean, I think
I really
it's
don't know. I know it's funny. I remember it being funny, and I know it's going to be funny. What is it?
Child molester.
Why would they call him that? And why are we having fun with that?
You're the laughing. I'm just
I'm
pointing
not-
out facts.
I was laughing in
I'm pointing
anticipation
out
of it being funny.
that is
Good Lord.
that is a part of his.
And why would they call him? They probably had some 14-year-old girlfriend in the Dominican or
I
something.
don't need to know the rest of that story.
Good Lord.
I just know that was the
God.
Rangers had to stop him from wearing that jersey
Oh
once
my
it got
God.
up the line.
All right, I need to do a gambler's spot. Y'all ready for this? So I had a good conversation today with a rancher named Bryce Cooper, and he talked just like this. Big voice, real slow, Texas drawl. He's going to have us out at a ranch outside of Elgin, Texas, a week from Wednesday. As we record this, we're going to go up there and look at bulls. You going to be able to do this?
How long was this conversation?
30 minutes. It could have taken 5, but that's how slow
I love it.
my guy
I
talked.
love it.
And he also gave me a lot of information that I didn't need to know within the context of the sentences structured.
Sounds like every guy that sold fresh fruit on the square.
And I love
in
him. I
Glen
don't
Rose.
want him to get me wrong. I can't wait to talk to him like in person.
Yeah,
He's one of those old boys that like has to tell you everything. Well,
he's an old timer.
I'm in my pickup truck. I'm probably about 14 miles outside of Abilene. Oh, maybe about 7 miles. I'm getting ready to stop over here and get me something to eat. Like throws in all this other stuff. It's like, dude, can we talk about the ranch?
Again,
Yeah, but
like,
that's how they roll.
I love it.
Yeah, yeah.
I love it.
And so we're going to go to a ranch a week from Wednesday. We're going to watch it. We're going to look at some bulls, and we're going to do one of our special episodes we've been working on outside of this generic talk show we do on loveyouhardtv.com. We've been out shooting other features on stuff, going out and doing field trips and shooting features on interesting people. And we're going to go to a bull ranch a week from Wednesday, and we're going to meet a 3-time world champion bull by the name of Kidnapper. Not Chomo, but Kidnapper.
Fantastic name.
Kidnapper, the bull.
Solid.
There's another bull out there. Now we can't get close to him because he's ornery and he's active and he's a mean-ass bull. But they said they're going to, like, I don't know, tease him or something, make him kick up some dirt or whatever just to piss him off so Lawrence can get some good footage.
Of them actually bucking or something.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Now, there's also, and I talked to J.J. Gotch, the CEO of the Gamblers today, and he was saying that what they'd like for me to do, I've not talked to my girlfriend about that.
Oh, you'll be fine.
They want to get me in the chute on top of a bull. Now, not kidnapper. So the old boy's got another bull that's been retired. He's basically just a pet now.
Oh, he's harmless.
Well,
Mike,
that's not what he told me.
He could kill you in a heartbeat, but he's a big old softy.
No. What he said was, what Mr. Cooper, the rancher, said was, he's kind of like a dog. I can pet him, but he knows me. But strangers, he gets a little scared of strangers.
Too fond of the stranger.
But I think you'll be fine. He's a murderous animal who can stomp you to death in 2 seconds, and he don't like new people. But you'll be fine.
But you'll be fine getting on his back.
So what they plan to do is this is not kidnapper. This is the old retired one. I didn't get the bull's name. They're gonna put him in the chute,
Bob.
and they're gonna lower my ass into the chute on top of him.
I just have this visual of you being like brought in via crane and just set on top of this
and
bull.
I said, and I told JJ, the CEO of the Gamblers, I said, dude, well, I mean, obviously the bull's stuck in the chute, but I mean, he can still wiggle a little bit. What if he starts like smashing my legs and shit?
It's gonna hurt.
And they said, well, we'll just pull you out of there. No big deal. Oh, okay. We'll just pull you out.
What do you think the answer was gonna be?
Well, I wanted him to guarantee. I want them to like drug the bull or something so he won't move around like
want
Bevo.
Give a Bevo Xanax?
Yeah,
Get
I want a Bevo
barred
Xanax.
out?
Yeah, all barred
out on the 40 acres.
So I think we're gonna have some footage of my ass being lowered in a fucking bull chute on top of a former world champion bucking bull.
Yeah, that'll be epic.
That'll be great.
Okay, so that's what we're gonna do a week from Wednesday. And then a week from Thursday, and we're doing this because the very next day on July 14th, we're going to Chicken and Pickle, boy. We're going to have a big-ass San Antonio event with the Gamblers. And they are coming down from Central Texas. This is the newest professional bull riding team with the PBR new team series they've got rolling, which I think is genius. And they're going to bring a bunch of guys down, riders and such, to the Chicken and Pickle in San Antonio, right there on UTSA Boulevard. We're going to do the iHeart Radio show, 4 to 7 Central Time, at Chicken and Pickle. So you can join the Gamblers for that night. We'll be out there doing our thing. They want to really market this thing to people in this area. They want people from San Antonio and the surrounding counties here to go up and watch the Gamblers. I mean, you can't tell me there's not dudes in like Bandera that don't want to go watch bull riding.
You can't tell me there's dudes on the inner east side that
me. I want to go. You can't tell me there's guys on the northwest side that don't want to go watch bull riding. That's me. So you'll get the chance to take your turn on a mechanical bull. So we're gonna. Oh, by the way, boys, I volunteered all three of
Not
us.
happening.
You bitch, bullshit.
Not happening.
Bullshit. We're gonna call all your Glen Rose bullshit if you don't. You have to ride this mechanical bull.
You say I have to, but
If-
yet
do
I
you
don't
know-
think
this
you
will be the
understand
greatest thing
the
you've ever
stubborn-
done.
No, it really won't
Sam,
be.
you have to do this.
Oh, Mike.
Come on. You have to ride the bull.
Oh, do I have to?
You're going to let me down.
Oh,
You're going to do that to me
I'm
and
gonna
not ride the
disappoint
bull?
you
You won't
after
do
you
karaoke.
sign me up
You
and-
won't do the bull.
And a
Oh, my God. I told him.
submitted my name to do
I
something.
told the Gamblers, I said, shit, he'll be first in line. You
Oh,
kidding
yeah.
me? He's going to
Yeah.
run. He's gonna cut in line and go twice.
I'm just your stereotypical bull riding specimen of a body right here. I mean, it's
It's the mechanical one. You're fine. Okay, yes, you're probably a little big for a bull.
Thank you.
By the way, if I were a pro bull rider, I'd be one of the bigger guys in the league.
Of course.
They're all tiny.
That's right.
Come on, Bubba. You have to. We'll put it on the low speed. I'll get on there with you.
Oh, okay. I will if you'll tandem
Yeah.
with me, then I'll do it.
Okay.
Okay.
I've showed you we've done this before. Dingus did it.
I
Jim
know.
Bob, dude,
I
he
saw
weighs
Jim
he
Bob.
weighs 500
That's what I'm
pounds.
saying. Like, the last mechanical bull I got on was the janky homemade version that was a 55-gallon barrel.
No, this is like one of the honky tonks. No, this would be a cool
bungee
one.
strap to 4 trees that my buddy made.
This is one
like,
they ride over at Cowboys and shit. I can't wait to see LG's ass on the bull either. So we got to get all cowboyed up. That's on the 14th of July. That's in a week and a half. At Chicken and Pickle in San Antonio, they're going to have a mechanical bull. They'll have riders out there. We'll have riders on the air that day. That'll be fun,
yeah,
dude.
they're speaking of.
Yeah. That's going to be kicking.
I'm going to find
Oh, here we go.
way
There's Jim Bob falling off now.
to get that horn through my
Oh, look
femur.
at me. Look at that. Look at them boots I had on that day. Look at that. God. See, it's a legit mechanical bull. You'll be fine. And it'll be all padded and stuff.
Oh, I'm not worried about my health and safety. I'm more hot girl number one, okay?
And of course, Jim Bob has to slow it down.
The old ticket days.
Of course.
Well, you got to identify.
What are you worried about?
The lack of athletic. I'm going to be awful.
Oh, dude, that's the point.
I know that's the point. And most things that are
Why are you so
comical
competitive over
because,
everything?
Have you met me?
It's mechanical bull riding for a fucking show bit.
If I can't win it,
It's
I
shtick.
don't participate.
I'll let you win.
Well, now I don't want to participate because I know you're going to let me win. Now I don't even know how I can take it serious.
Thunderdome, help me out. He needs to get on that dance. There's no competition. We won't keep time, and we'll be on there together. So we'll have the same. We'll be tied. All right. Now the competitiveness in me, though, I'm going to want to get on by myself
Of
too
course
at some
you are.
point,
Right.
and I'm going to make that old boy turn it up to like an 8 out of 10.
Yeah.
Let's go. I'm from Fort Worth,
Scout.
Texas.
Scout.
I'm from Fort Worth. I got
One syllable. Scout.
I can't let down my ancestry, man.
Got to scout.
So y'all come out to Chicken and Pickle on the 14th.
Yeah.
Now
Come
out.
watch me smash
So that's
my
our
nose
schedule.
on a mechanical bull.
McFinnigan's this Thursday on the 7th. We got karaoke. We've got I forgot to mention this.
We have
Mario Barrios.
Komodo dragon wrestling. What else do we have
No,
that
we
I
got
don't
chicken
know
fights.
about yet? Okay.
We're gonna have a shoot off.
Okay.
No, Mario Barrios. That's how you say it. That's how my mother says it. Mario Barrios. That's a great name, by the way.
solid name.
Mario. That's a great ball player's name. Mario Barrios.
He sounds like
It's Mario Barrios.
Sounds like a guy who had like a season and a half in the closer spot and then lost it, but settled into a solid middle innings reliever.
Very detailed Stephen King like brain you got.
I'm
there.
Dickensian when it
Yeah,
comes
you
to
sure are.
baseball.
Oh, shit. So Mario Barrios will be at McFinnigan's this Thursday. We'll have karaoke, and we'll screw around like we do now, but it'll be in front of a live audience. Y'all can shoot pool. They've got They've got literally like a restaurant in there. It's almost like they built a food truck inside the bar. Like he cut out a big section of the wall.
Kind of genius.
And has a dude back there making food. It's pretty cool within the bar. It's pretty sweet. So we'll have that. We'll have booze. We'll have us. We'll have Mario. We'll have karaoke, and it should be a good
rattlesnake charming.
Sure,
and-
whatever you need.
Mhm.
And if
Whatever
you get,
else I've
that's
been
right.
signed
And
up
if you
for.
get too drunk on the way home and you have a little fender bender and you crack that windshield, you can go to R&R Auto Glass and get that sumbitch fixed right there at 281 in Ecamm, the official automobile glass repair service of Mike Taylor Live, presented by Texas Cheer Liquor.
Arrangements were made earlier today.
Okay, you're about to get in there.
They're
Okay.
about to come to us, I believe.
Seriously?
Think so.
Wow.
Think they're going to do the...
Your car runs. You're
think
going to
they're
make
gonna
them
do
come
the-
to you?
It's not...
That's entitled white people
Bubba.
shit.
It's not my car.
Dude.
And
Okay, R&R will go to where your car is. Normally, because maybe it's not running. If your car runs, they anticipate that you'll
look.
take it up there. It's right by the airport.
they
It's
offer
10
it
minutes from your
centrally
house.
located right off Nakoma.
So they're
281
gonna,
in
and
Nakoma.
because it's you, they're going to make a house call.
It's not. Did
God
I reach
almighty.
out? Did I orchestrate any
They
of
know
this?
who she's with.
Did I solicit that offer? No, it was offered to her, and she's taken advantage of the wide range of services that our great sponsor, R&R Auto Glass, has to offer.
Okay.
Thank you, Janet.
I'm sure she's delighted to do so. And all right, I look forward to the experience. It'll be a nice way to kill a live
The
spot.
car
on this
also
show.
doesn't run. I mean, it's at the house. It's on a donut.
Oh, you're killing me, dude. You buried the lead. Of course they're making a house call because the car doesn't work.
Yeah.
Dude, you let me waste my breath.
Well, I wanted you to attack me unsubstantiated.
It's not unsubstantiated. If your car runs, drive the motherfucker up there. But I forgot
starts.
Steph's car's not running well.
That's correct.
Oh, she's still driving her daddy's or whatever?
Oh, yeah. That thing
Okay.
has, yeah.
I love that thing.
Her dad's car?
Yeah, it's nice. Yeah.
I think we're about to get one of those, Bubba.
That's nice.
I think
very
that's
good.
what we're
Okay.
doing.
So, again, R&R Auto Glass, they will come to you if your car ain't running. Otherwise, get it in there yourself if it's running fine. It's right by the airport, so no matter what side of the city you live on, you can get it in there pretty quickly. And tell them about me and get the Taylor Especial at R&R Auto Glass at 281 in Ecamm. All right, what next? What next, Bubba? The game's almost – we're in the bottom of the ninth here. I can't give play-by-play, though, right?
It's probably not so. But if you give inaccurate play-by-play like you just did, we might be okay and not get flagged.
Here's the pitch from Dave Steeb, and it's fouled off to the left side of the infield. Down the line,
Mario
foul.
Bautista.
See, that's accurate. You're not supposed to do that. It's Dave Stewart. That's who it is.
It's actually
I'm gonna make
Felix Barrios.
I'm gonna make the Orioles the '89 Oakland A's.
The Orioles were my favorite team growing up.
Stewart gets the sign. He's ready. Comes set. Takes a look at Carney Lansford over at third base and comes home. Ball's fouled off. Mickey Rivers hitting .295 so far. He's an all-star candidate.
You know what we've been desensitized to as a baseball viewership? The random spare that can come out of the bullpen and hit triple digits. Like,
Yeah, that was a phenom back in the day.
it's insane.
They made you a starter. You were a starting
yeah.
pitcher. Yeah.
Like the amount of guys that are toiling away in the minors in their mid-20s that can hit triple digits.
Yeah.
It just seems like all of a sudden, how is that attainable on a much more
Well,
mass?
because we know it's possible now.
Oh, kind of like the 4-minute mile, like just mentally breaking through that wall
Beautiful reference.
one time.
Yeah, the great Roger Bannister.
Yeah,
No one could run the 4-minute mile. It was an impossibility.
and then it was broke like 6 times in the next month.
Roger
right after
Bannister
he did it.
does it, and before he could even fart and get some glory, 6 other dudes do it because they all knew it could be done.
Yeah, that's okay. You know, I could seriously fundamentally buy into that, and also seeing the
It's in here.
yeah.
Yeah, and we also now groom guys to be relievers
Don't
too.
say that.
Why do you need to get over that shit? Take the
Develop
power
guys.
back. Take the
We're
power
not-
back.
Okay, grow a Charlie Chaplin mustache. Take the power back.
I wish I could.
Okay. What do you mean you could? You
I
could easily.
I
You
could grow a mustache. I
easily.
can't grow a
It'd be
beard.
great for branding purposes.
If I had a
Get a little
mustache.
Charlie Chaplin mustache.
No, I'm
Bring
not
it
doing
back.
that. No, you mean
Oh,
Adolf Hitler.
I thought we're bringing
I
it
thought you
back. I
meant
thought we're
handlebar.
reclaiming the power
I could do a handlebar.
of the word grooming and of the Hitler mustache.
I should do a handlebar.
You should do a Chaplin.
Dude, fuck that. I'm not doing that.
Bet payoff.
God, no.
Why? I thought we're bringing the power back.
How about I grow a full one, and the loser of the next challenge has to have that for a week? That'd be a good bit.
A full, what, the
Hitler for 1 week.
Chaplin, not a Hitler.
Whatever you
We're
wanna
bringing the
call it.
power back.
Yeah. We're making it. We're going to normalize Adolf Hitler.
What if I did a reverse Chaplin and just kept
Just
all
right
this
here?
and just shaved the middle?
Oh, like an ancient samurai warrior.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
That might actually look badass.
You should go gangsta. Just get a couple of
Just
couple of slits on the side,
notches
like a
taken
pretty
out.
boy.
Okay. I cut off my
Or your
eyebrows.
That might be a good bit for the next loser. You have to get 3 lines in your eyebrow.
So
That's
the
pretty
eyebrow
funny.
right here, I clipped off one time with fingernail clippers, and that's why it's all grown back weird. So
Uh-huh.
I worry to see what 3 notches would look like
If you get a
in like
notch,
10
how's
years.
how long does it take for a notch in your eyebrow to grow back?
I don't think it's a very quick procedure. Are you?
You're not supposed to say in real time.
We're not doing play-by-play or providing any. Oh, look at poor Mister.
You're the best around. No one's gonna ever let you down. You're the best.
I'm just hearing
around.
nothing but natural music in my head.
Nothing gonna do. They're in. This is in Baltimore. Tyler Sagan just hit a dinger.
Yes, the noted two-way center Tyler Sagan just went.
The Stars have taken the lead. Goal by Tyler Sagan, his 13th of the season, assisted by Guy Carbonneau.
I wish those two could have played together.
That'd be a good combo.
I would be okay with that.
Whoosh.
Yeah, and then right back, 101 miles an hour, and
Jesus.
again, like it's insane.
So that's the closer who just blew a save.
It would appear that way. Correct. Don't worry though. This
This dude here is weighed down by his necklace.
Rangers took a 1-run lead in the top of the 9th yesterday, and then ended up hitting a guy in the 10th with the bases loaded to lose the game in walk-off fashion. So,
And you sat there all night to wait on that shit. So now the Rangers will get their closer up. Who is he? Dick Barlow?
Joe
I like Dick.
Dick.
I like Dick.
Joey
Barlow.
isolate that. Joey Dick Barlow.
All right, let's do some sackage because I'm going to get home and go to sleep. Let's
Sack
do
it
some,
up.
Yeah, sack it up. Let's sack up.
I got
Let's
8
sack up,
scallops,
bro.
I got 8 scallops being cooked as we speak right now.
Scallops?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord, it made me hungry. I already had
I
food, but I
know.
might get something else.
That's why I
Sack
only
it
ate
up.
that rice.
Mail, motherfucker! Is my finger work on this one? Oh, cool. Look at that. That's so badass.
Is that what you ask every girl?
Every show. Can I pick it up,
Does
LG?
my finger work
Yeah, go
for
for
that
it.
one?
Finger it, pick it up,
Bop
bop it, whatever you want.
Santonio Jones, thank you for your $1.99. Cheers to reverse parking. I don't second that, Santonio. I support you.
Fully support that, Santonio.
Can't stand it. Don't like it. Why do
Way
it?
more efficient.
No.
Always
Takes-
park in reverse because you never know when you need to get the fuck out.
That's
But I'm not a
correct.
fucking hood rat, so I don't have to worry about that kind of thing.
You can literally be shot at anywhere you go in this country now. So
And by
always
the
plan
time
for
you
a quick
finally
escape.
park, I'm already in the store halfway done with my
Al-
stuff.
And you know what? You'll still be in the store as I'm hauling ass out of there when some idiot opens fire. So
you can't live afraid of this world. You
No,
gotta
you
let
kind of
live.
can.
No,
if you want to
can't.
preserve, if you want to take care.
We all got to go sometime.
You're right, but it doesn't have to be.
Canelo Alvarez on the Rangers. What's up? It's my night. Get the fuck out. It's my night.
Okay.
Who's the redhead?
I can kind of Cole Calhoun,
He looks like Canelo.
former Gold Glover.
He's even shaped like Canelo.
He's extremely white and country.
No, but he's barrel chested. He looks like a boxer.
Man, you're on to something here.
It's my night. Look at him. Now,
The fuck outta here.
just listen. Get the fuck out. It's my night. Why
I
did
think it-
Canelo lose to that shitbag?
Kinda-
Typical Mexican, fighting down to the competition.
kind of think it was the best thing to happen, so we don't have to talk about him as much.
Oh, no,
anymore.
he's going to fight Golovkin again. I can't wait for it. Oh, it's my night. God damn it. I fucking struck out.
God, an elevated 90-mile-an-hour slider.
Miguel Moscoro, $2. Appreciate you, buddy. Taylor, you need to stop with the shaka. LOL, you're in Texas. He's right about that.
Or at least
I've developed a habit of doing shaka. I need to
At
do birds
least-
up.
Yeah,
Birds
I was
up.
about to say, just keep doing it, but just flip it. So then it's birds up at least.
I've gotten so, this is so common in Hawaii. Everyone does it all day long.
Because you've done it so much, I've found myself doing it. Even
God.
sitting at home
Yeah.
when Steph will pop out of the kitchen where she normally is to
Yeah.
say something
You
to
give
me.
her a
and
shaka?
I'll just if
Sup,
I'm
bitch?
watching or playing something, I'll just flash one. So I'm like, oh yeah, understood. But then it's
No,
kind
I'm
of
with you,
subconsciously
Miguel.
What's
that? What's this?
I think it's pretty clear. Yeah. Especially the more you directed it to the region it's intended to represent as a metaphor.
No, you're right, Miguel. I need to stop doing that shaka. I'm going to go birds up.
Or throw your H's up.
No, H's. Fuck's that?
Represent your city, bro.
H?
It's an old, yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
I thought you hated the city of Houston.
I love the art that has come out
Oh,
of the city of Houston.
I like Houston. Robert Chetwood. $5, baby. Super chat. Is that what that is, super chat? You bet your ass. Hoping to get out to McFinnigan's this Thursday. It's my 40th birthday and my wife's 38th. Yes, we have the same birthday. That's freaking cool, man.
That's
Get your ass out there to McFinnigan's, and we'll sing for you, dude.
Isn't it kind of rare for you to marry someone even of the same astrological sign? Because like people all the time tell Steph and I, because our birthdays are 5 days separated.
Really?
End of February, beginning of March.
Mm-hmm. This
And
is
people
why y'all
tell
scene
us-
is so bipolar.
100%.
Yeah.
That's what people literally have said to us. Like, I don't know how you can be partnered with someone of your same sign, of your same
Really?
manner. Yeah. So, like, I would imagine that's even more explosive.
Huh.
Same day, even.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably fun, except when it's not, and then it's hell.
You need to talk? You need to,
Huh?
need to lay down? Chat
No,
about it?
no.
Chat about it?
No, I'm just being honest. Like, I bet it's great. Like, until
So-
it's not, and then it's probably not.
Nina's a Leo. Right?
What are you?
A Sagittarius. And they're the most compatible
See?
astrological signs there are.
I don't buy into any
That's
of that
amazing.
shit, but I do. It's impossible not to acknowledge some of the recurring trends that one can gather from that information.
I'm not kidding. She sent that to me one night. I'm like, whoa, that's crazy. We have the most compatible astrological signs.
Do you
that they
actually
have listed.
agree with what your signs say you should be like, though?
Well, you want to read it?
Not really, because then we're two
Basically,
broads
it
sitting
says-
on a couch gabbing about.
No. It says you have dolphin-like qualities. I'm sure.
I figured that would be, but I just wondered what
Sagittarius.
if they're so compatible. I wondered what because you could read them, and the ones for her, you'd be like, well, that's what I am, and it wouldn't make any sense.
I'll read. I'm not going to read you all. Here's 100 personality traits of the Sagittarius. I'll read you a few. The basic
Well,
fundamental
shit. Let me look up mine,
Sagittarius.
then.
A Sagittarius values independence and the ability to do what they want when they want, above all else.
Okay.
They are adventurers, risk takers, and have a sharp business and sports mentality. Sagittarius
Okay.
natives are known for their emotional intelligence, which helps them connect with others. That's me. I'm the most chemically balanced guy in the world. No one's more chemically balanced than me.
No one's more chemically balanced than me. Everybody knows that. It's widely accepted. I don't know why we're talking about this. Look around this room. No one in this room can
Right.
possibly be more chemically balanced than me.
All right, now here's a Leo. Hey, babe, you know this, don't you? This is what it says about Leo. They're delighted to embrace their royal status, vivacious, theatrical, and passionate. Leos love to bask in the spotlight and celebrate themselves. These lions are natural leaders, and they enjoy cultivating friendships and romances that are artistically and creatively inspired. Best mate and match, Sagittarius. How about that? I see you, baby. Are you kidding? You love adventure and romance, and you've got all those feels. No, you're all humble, but your daddy was a badass. See? Huh.
I still don't buy into any of
Oh,
it. But
boy,
it's
you're the
all-
one who brought it up.
I'm a fucking fish, according to according
you
to my
Pisces?
sign. Yeah, I think so.
I love being Sagittarius. A badass, muscular
Yeah,
upper body and a horse dick.
Yeah, I think mine is basically like you're a big emotional pussy. If I like, I think that's kind of what my traits are.
Overthinking, big tall pussy.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, I think if I remember correctly of what people have told me I'm supposed to be like.
Panther Shap 2, Taylor, you need to get Mark's cyst checked out. Okay, I'm thinking about it.
Possibly.
John T. Tress, shout out to my teammate Cornobly. See, I named him Cornobly the other night, but I've now realized that I have a cyst, and so he's been changed to Richard Mark Cyst.
It's only appropriate. I mean,
Oh, God. That's all we got, Paul. That's all we got, LG. Appreciate it.
Yeah,
The rest of us just donations. Y'all gonna donate us money? Say something to us.
Yep.
Say something. All right, you boys, I appreciate everybody who has subscribed tonight. We had a few come down. I love y'all very hard. It's a slow grind. So y'all need y'all to spread the word to people, because I think we have had like our hardcore every week listener, watchers, viewers. We have those guys, and that's awesome, and I appreciate that. But we need to get this thing spread out some.
Got a
Somehow,
lot of-
some way.
need some more leg room.
Yeah, y'all share with you. Tell your buddies to subscribe. Make your mama subscribe. She didn't have to watch it. Just make her subscribe to this stuff. Although old people are probably scared to. Subscription? I don't do subscriptions.
No, there's no question.
I don't do subscriptions, see?
Hey, see? Subscriptions, that's the first way they get into your life. And before you know it, they're choosing everything.
That's right. See what Uncle Sam
Controlling
does?
all your decisions.
Because of Uncle Sam, we're constantly involved. Oh, look at that. They dicked up. Look at
Do you know who that fucking was, too? Do you know who that was?
The Rangers are no longer in the league.
Do you know who that was?
That's my boy Rugnet Odor. What's up,
Rangers
Rugie?
legend.
Rugie.
Rangers
yes,
legend.
sir. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. 9 of the 9. Nines are wild. Look at. I love that shit. Trotting. Look at that. Cocky
Look
at that cocky ass. Fuck yeah.
In sports,
he loves that.
In sports where they actually care about how you handle yourself on the field.
He teed off on that like you knew it was coming.
When a soccer player scores against the team he used to play for, he doesn't celebrate the goal as a sign of respect. This ass bag out here rounding the bases, acting like he just won the goddamn World Series. You play for the fucking Orioles, dude. You just tied the game of another blown save by the Rangers. Fucking celebrate. Buy a $2,000 bottle of champagne tonight in the best club in Baltimore.
Anything that travels that far, I have a fucking stewardess on it, don't you think?
We're done.
That pitcher's got Proverbs 17:17 on his elbow. Where was Jesus then, bitch?
Well, are you trying to tell me Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior, can't hit a curveball?
Hey, 12. Hey, 16. Can I share with you my testimony? You can do anything you want.
Baseball movies are the best.
All right. What else today? I want to give a shout out to my boy Georgie over at JM Pool and Spa. Re-up today as a sponsor of this show.
Very nice. Very nice.
That's right. That's all. I'll give you my nipple to show our appreciation. Come on. That's right. That's for you, George. JM Pool and Spa is the official spa provider of the Mike Taylor Live show on YouTube each and every Tuesdays and Thursdays. On occasion, we have special nights. By the way, George, and everybody that sponsors this show, and you damn viewers, too. We love when y'all support our stuff in person. So I'd love to see everybody out there as much as we can Thursday night. Make me look good. The guys at McFinnigan's, guess what? I got a story about them. This is, and George will appreciate this because he's a struggling radio man, as we found out the other day.
As we learned.
Not only is he a millionaire pool and spa provider, he's a fledgling radio host on the side. He does a show on that Stuck Nut.
So awesome.
So these two dudes that own McFinnigan's, they're probably watching now, maybe. Shout out to Ruben and Tucker. Big, don't give them a shaka. Birds up. Although for Tucker, it's Cougs. What's the Houston Cougars? He's a Coug.
Heck, never mind.
What's a Coug?
Wearing way tighter clothes than your age would suggest.
Oh, he's going to give Houston shit.
No.
Tucker is an accountant with the Air Force. He's a longtime Air Force man. Retired and became an accountant. He's a CPA for the Air Force. It's a good gig.
Damn, that's a really good gig.
Brilliant. Yeah, you just don't give that shit to anybody.
God, no.
And Ruben's an attorney. And so they got together, buddies. They drink beer all the time, and they went to they were at McFinnigan's all the time. They're getting drunk all the time, hanging out. I guess the place was struggling, so they're like, "Fuck it, you want to buy it? All right, cool." And they bought it a year ago.
That's pretty awesome.
That's a great story. We should get that story on Thursday night.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
We'll get the detailed version of that story.
Sure, yeah.
And so George will appreciate this because he's a man that took a risk on a small local business, and look how he's kicking ass. This is what's cool about Thunderdomers. A lot of y'all have become buddies through us.
Oh, the cross-pollination of Thunderdome.
I'd love to see like George come out, maybe Janet and Rick from R&R, people that support our show come out and hang with us at McFinnigan's. I introduce you to, and you need to meet Ruben and Tucker too.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get everybody in the same little deal, and we'll have a little sesh, and we'll make buddies. It'll be fun. So anyway, they got together and bought the place, and I bet they're watching now. But Justin Tucker is a Houstonian, moved here 20 years ago, but he's Coug, born and raised in Houston, but lives here now. And Ruben's Poodle, he went to our Incarnate Word. So the official pool provider and spa provider of this show is JM Pool and Spa. Did they pull the shitty closer for the Rangers, or did they get out of the inning?
Out of it.
So now we have extra innings? Oh, my God. What an ass.
Literally, Matt Moore is about to hit some dude in the ass again.
What a beatdown.
Try.
All right, so we'll have Mario Barrios, the former super lightweight champion of the world, is going to show up on Thursday. Anything? What do you want to ask Mario?
How was boxing?
How's boxing?
Hey, you remember that time?
Remember that time you
punched
boxed
that guy?
Yeah,
that was awesome. That was awesome.
Yeah, okay.
That was cool.
We should get him to give us some pointers,
Sure.
some basics to defend yourself
Yeah, a little self-defense.
if you're a dickbag and you back into parking spots and get into a fight with somebody, how do you defend yourself?
Because you have some high tea asshole that's screaming at you as you're trying to back your car into the spot, talking about how big of a piece of shit you are because you're taking up other people's time.
Yep, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll give them some
pointers.
We'll get some pointers on how to punch back, how to defend yourself.
Maybe you can get some pointers on how to drop a guy twice your size. Just in case you ever needed to.
Oh, well, I already got some built-in stuff, but I can always
keep sand in your pocket ready to throw it in eyes.
It wouldn't be the wouldn't be the first time. You bet your ass. But I can always use a pointer from a former world champion. We'll do some karaoke. We'll do some karaoke on Thursday. We'll drink a little beer. They got pool out there. We can do some pool trick shots.
I saw that. Are you good at pool?
Yeah.
It kind of looked that way. I'm not
You never see me
stroking your
shoot pool.
ego. Watching you on that break.
On the promo?
Yeah. It just.
I actually I took my time because I didn't want to hit him in the face.
Okay.
Because he had the camera right. I'm like, dude, I'm going to knock the shit out of that.
I like to think of myself as pretty decent.
I pride myself
I pride
as a man
myself
of
and think of myself as a man of billiards. As there's a deep drive to left center. That will be a home run by Odor.
Pool challenge? That'd be fun.
I don't know. I just
billiards challenge.
Looked like you thought you might actually take it seriously enough to have a competitive game at some point Thursday night.
Let's go. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, they've got pool. We've got karaoke. We've got food in there. It's a great bar. Thunderdome owned and operated.
Do they have Steph throws darts? And it intimidates me.
Did you see darts
there's
in
a
there,
dartboard in there. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It
Yeah.
intimidates me.
I too love
how
darts.
good she can throw darts.
cool.
Because it just makes me think, like,
How about 1.5 Mexicans versus the whites?
Okay,
We'll set it up.
Well, you're a white now, homie. Like, what do you? I don't know what
since
you're
I've been
talking
dating,
about.
I've been dating Nina. I've turned into a white
Whites.
guy.
Join the club.
Charlie.
For years, I was a short Mexican. Now I find myself, I'm a tall white man.
You're more like, you're a Nathaniel Lowe type now is what you are.
Oh, God. Does he have like 14% or something?
He's a proper Mississippi
No, he's just a country
white
hick.
boy.
No, ain't that. No.
No, I ain't that.
All right. So we should do everything they got in there.
It sounds like we have a Bar Sports Olympics on our hands.
Yeah, matter of
Thursday
fact,
night.
I think that our executive producer, when we get done with our show, we should continue to roll when it's over, and turn that into some fun and yucks to get some extra. That's a draw. Get some extra content on the website. Yeah,
You're becoming Rick Sanchez overnight.
Drinking game bar sports Olympics. Yeah.
Like
drinking.
Take a
Yeah.
shot. Yeah.
Take a shot.
Oh,
play
Bar
pool,
Sports Combine.
Boom, boom.
There we go.
boom. Yeah. That'd be a good bit.
Okay.
So
Cool.
the triathlon. What do we got? We got
Billiards,
Billiards,
pool,
bars,
and singing.
darts.
and what?
Singing.
We got billiards and darts. I don't do singing.
Oh my God.
What
I'm
are you
gonna
gonna
sing
do?
my ass
What
off.
are you gonna do?
What I mean, push-ups?
what are you
What else
gonna-
they have in there? Eating challenge? I don't know.
Mukbang.
Mukbang.
We could have a Joey Chestnut challenge.
Oh God.
Did you see him?
No,
I hate eating challenges.
Why do you hate America?
Because I weigh
Did he
160
assault
pounds.
somebody?
I
What
can't
was
eat.
that?
Yeah, that protester that popped out.
That
from
was
behind.
badass.
He assaulted somebody, right?
Well, I mean, you
I
say
just saw the
assault.
video. I didn't read it.
I
or
say
nothing.
protected our freedom is what he
Okay.
did.
Yeah.
And that was actually pretty badass.
pretty badass.
fucked that dude
and he
up.
still won.
Still won. That's big dick stuff.
I'm telling you.
Dude, that's so
if you
badass.
ain't Joey Chestnut, you ain't an
Yeah.
American.
I didn't get to any of the topics I was going to get to tonight.
I kind of
Like,
noticed
not
that. Like,
one.
like we keep
Not
pushing
one.
Banditos talk.
It's over.
We're never.
It's
you
like
know,
a fart in the wind.
if you're hanging at the edge of your chair waiting for us to discuss biker gangs, that's not happening. That's past.
Or outdated cuss words,
Outdated
or
cuss
future
words.
assholes, or viral rat videos, or fireworks talk. We got to none of that. I'm sorry.
There's always next year.
Yeah.
There's
It's
always
evergreen.
next year.
The content's evergreen.
And we
So
can
there's
get-
there's
see,
always rats at
I'm
Taco
sorry,
Cabana.
I'm sorry,
you
Lindsey
know.
Buckingham. We just didn't get to you.
We won't have time for. Well, we might have time to get to outdated cuss words.
The great Lindsey Buckingham.
Future
The
assholes.
great
Future
Lindsey. That's
assholes
a-
is evergreen.
That's evergreen. That one is evergreen.
Yeah, but Thursday we won't because Thursday we'll be distracted by the audience and we'll feed off that and do that.
Well,
and we'll have Mario.
pour some out for the 4 rats they extracted
All
from
right.
the Taco Cabana.
So LG, while we're rolling Thursday, you have the ability to roll on something else. Like if I leave him sitting on the stage while we're on the air, and I get up and go, me and Mario go like do a boxing exhibition. You can film both, right?
While we're live?
Yeah.
No.
Can't you just pick up this damn thing here like you did with my wart?
I mean, if you
Or my
stay by,
cyst?
it's connected to a cable, so
Oh shit!
it's not wireless.
What? Did you forget you got something to do tonight?
Yeah,
What?
Chet Holmgren's summer league debut was tonight.
No, you
That's
didn't
an
do it.
ender. We're done. That's his way of telling me he's
Just
got to
do
go
your
on.
bit. And just do
100%.
your bit on stage in front of the
That's
camera and make
fine.
everything
Alright,
easy.
that's
He looks
fine.
fucking good. A buddy said he looks like a young Dirk Nowitzki. He's gonna be good.
I need him to bust out just
He's
for you.
gonna be-
I need him to bust.
He's going to be closer to Dirk than he is Robert Swift.
I'm rooting for him because of you. That's it. We're done. Thank
we
you
had
so much.
13 in the first.
Thanks, everybody.
3 for 4 from 3-point.
Thank you to Thunderdome. Thank you to Puma. Hey,
3 blocks in the first period.
all you guys that watched tonight, I love you. I don't want any of you watching Thursday. I want you at the bar. Most of you boys live in San Antonio. Y'all get out to McFinnigan's on Thursday. Make me look good because these guys are Thunderdomers.
He's not Sean Bradley the second.
They're
damn
taking
it.
a risk on me. They're going to have us out. They expect to turn out. Y'all boys keep my ass looking good. Get
Let's
your ass out there to McFinnigan's
Turn
Thursday night.
McFinnigan's into Paddington's
See,
Pub.
I did it again. See, damn it. Birds up. Get your ass out there to McFinnigan's
Birds
on
up.
Thursday night. Every time I do this, I should have to take a
Birds
shot.
up, Mike.
Birds up. That's it. We're done. Thursday, McFinnigan's. No online viewers. Everybody in person. Love you hard. See
Get a
you then.
hit, Leody Tavares.
Come back, you puppy.
Mike Taylor Live is presented by Texas Cheer Liquor.